안녕하세요. 톰입니다. Let's have fun learning Korean today. Today's grammar is first, 기 십상이다. Easily to be, likely to be. Second, 기계 마련이다. It's inevitable that. It's natural that. And third, 기는 하지만 but. When you learn these expressions, you can say like 저는 요리 영상을 자주 보기는 하지만 요리는 잘 못해요. I often watch cooking videos, but I'm not good at cooking. Wow! Now you can say about yourself more precisely. By learning such an expression, I'm sure you can pass topic 2 level 4 and become a Superman South Korean. Let's do it together! 그럼 시작할게요! The first grammar, 기 십상이다 means easily to be, likely to be. You can use this when a negative event is likely to happen. Here, I want to introduce a helpful fun fact. 십상 originally comes from a 4-character idiom. Then, can you guess the 4-character idiom? It's not that common, so it could be hard to guess. There is an idiom called 십상팔구, and each character means 10, always, 8, and 9. This means that if there are 10 things in your life, 8 to 9 things don't turn out the way you want. It's a painful fact, right? And pretty negative. Therefore, 십상 comes from that 4-character idiom, and it has a negative connotation. About the usage, you mainly apply this grammar with verbs, and you always attach 기 십상이다 to a stem regardless of a final consonant. Wow! Easy breezy! Then let's read the sample sentence to see what will likely happen. 이렇게 추운 겨울에도 감기에 걸리기 십상이에요. You would most likely to catch a cold in this cold winter. Here, 걸리다, to catch a cold is a verb. And you add 기 십상이다 to make 걸리기 십상이다 would most likely catch. Then let's read the next sentence to see what kind of result is waiting. 적어놓지 않으면 잊어버리기 십상이다. You would easily forget it unless you write it down. Here, 잊어버리다, to forget, is a verb. And you add 기 십상이다 to make 잊어버리기 십상이다, would easily forget. The next sentence also has a sad possibility. 일을 열심히 하지 않으면 실패하기 십상입니다. If you don't work hard, you are likely to fail. That's so true, right? I should work harder. Here, 실패하다, to fail, is a verb. And you add 기 십상이다 to make 실패하기 십상이다. You are likely to fail. Quiz! Then let's deepen our understanding with some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 급하게 먹으면 If you rush eating, you would easily have an upset stomach. Number 1, 떨어지기 십상이에요. Number 2, 체하기 십상이에요. The correct answer is number 2. 체하다 means to have an upset stomach. And you add 기 십상이에요 to make 체하기 십상이에요, easily have an upset stomach. Then let's read it together as if you were telling someone to eat slowly. 급하게 먹으면 체하기 십상이에요. Please read it as if you were giving advice to your friend. Then let's see what comes next. 귀찮거나 피곤하면 해야 할 일을 If you feel lazy or tired, you are likely to procrastinate with things you have to do. Number 1, 미루기 십상이에요. Number 2, 미루게 돼요. The correct answer is number 1. 미루다 means to procrastinate. Wow, advanced vocabulary. I like it. And you add 기 십상이에요 to make 미루기 십상이에요 are likely to procrastinate. Then let's read it together. Recalling something you procrastinated on before. 귀찮거나 피곤하면 해야 할 일을 미루기 십상이에요. Please read it thinking about how to fix the bad habit. The second grammar, 기계 마련이다 means it's inevitable that, it's natural that. Through this grammar, you can express that something will happen naturally based on people's beliefs or generally known facts. 마련 literally means preparation, plan. So you can understand that this grammar conveys that you should anticipate the result or common knowledge. Korean people often use this grammar with 으면. They use them together like 으면 기계 마련이다. If you do, it is inevitable that. About the usage, you use verbs and adjectives. You always attach 기계 마련이다 regardless of a final consonant. Wow, it's pretty straightforward. By the way, there is a similar expression to this grammar which you learned before. Do you remember that? Was it 눈법이다 or something? Yes, that's right. You are on a roll. 눈법이다 sounds more formal because there is a word 법 which means rule or law. On the other hand, 마련이다 is more colloquial expression. Then let's read the sample sentence. 시간이 지나면 잊게 마련이다. It's natural that if time passes, you forget things. You might want to use this sentence for a friend who just broke up, right? Here, 잊다 to forget is a verb. And you add 게 마련이다 to make 잊게 마련이다. It is natural that you forget. Let's read the next sentence. 이를 제대로 닦지 않으면 충치가 생기기 마련이에요. If you don't brush your teeth well, it's inevitable that you get cavities. Of course, brushing is very important for clean teeth, right? Here, 생기다 to get, to occur is a verb. And you add 기 마련이다 to make 생기기 마련이다. It's inevitable that you get. Are you following me? I hope you do. Let's read the next sentence. 사람은 나이가 들게 마련이다. It is most natural that people age. It is obvious, right? But I want to be young forever. Anyway, here, 나이가 들다 to age is a verb. And you add 게 마련이다 to make 들게 마련이다. It is most natural that people age. Quiz! Did you get the nuance of 기계 마련이다? Then let's deepen our understanding with some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 인간은 마련이다. It is inevitable for humans to make mistakes. Number 1, 실수하기. Number 2, 헤어지게. The correct answer is number 1. 실수하다, to make mistakes, is a verb. And you add 기 마련이다 to make 실수하기 마련이다. It is inevitable to make mistakes. Number 2 is wrong because 헤어지다 means to break up. But it is a useful word you might hear often in Korean dramas. So please memorize it as well. Then let's read it together as if you have finally accepted the sad fact. 인간은 실수하기 마련이다. Please read it again and again to sound more natural. Then let's look at the next quiz. 하고 싶은 일은 마련이에요. It is most natural that you desire changes. Number 1, 변질되기. Number 2, 변하기. The correct answer is number 2. 변하다 means to change. And you add 기 마련이다 to make 변하기 마련이에요. It is most natural that you desire changes. Number 1 is wrong because 변질되다 means to be deteriorated. That's not what you want to say here, okay? Then let's read it together with a serious tone. 하고 싶은 일은 변하기 마련이에요. Please read it again and again until you can say it smoothly. Finally, yet importantly, we are going to learn 기는 하지만, but I think you can use it when you express contrast with an emphasis on a different view or belief. It's something like, I understand what you mean, but I think, okay? This grammar mainly follows verbs and adjectives, and the usage is pretty simple. For verbs and adjectives, you always attach 기는 하지만, regardless of a final consonant. Easy as pie! Yum, 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 yum. And for nouns, you attach 이기는 하지만, regardless of a final consonant. Then let's read a sample sentence which expresses the contrast. 요리를 배우고 있기는 하지만 잘하지는 못해요. I've been learning how to cook, but I'm not good at it. 배우고 있다 means have been learning. So you add 기는 하지만 to make 배우고 있기는 하지만 I have been learning, but let's read the next sentence. 떡볶이는 맵기는 하지만 맛있다. 떡볶이 is spicy, but it tastes good. I agree with this sentence. I love 떡볶이 so much. Anyway, 맵다 to be spicy is an adjective, so you add 기는 하지만 to make 맵기는 하지만 it is spicy. But let's read the next sentence. 내일은 공휴일이기는 하지만 저는 출근해야 돼요. Tomorrow is a holiday, but I have to go to work. Oh no, this is sad, right? I hope you can take a rest on holiday. Here, 공휴일, holiday is a noun. So you add 이기는 하지만 to make 공휴일이기는 하지만 it is a holiday, but quiz! Then let's deepen our understanding with some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 그 영화는 재미있어요. The movie is scary, but it is interesting. Number 1, 무섭기는 하지만. Number 2, 무서워하지만. The correct answer is number 1. 무섭다 means to be scary. So you add 기는 하지만 to make 무섭기는 하지만 it is scary. But by the way, I have a friend who enjoys horror movies. How about you? I cannot watch any scary movies. Anyway, let's read it together as if you enjoy scary movies like my friend. 그 영화는 무섭기는 하지만 재미있어요. Please read it again and again until you can say it smoothly. Then let's read the next sentence. 중국어를 잘 못해요. I am Chinese, but I don't speak Chinese well. Number 1. 중국 사람이기는 하지만 Number 2. 중국 사람이므로 The correct answer is number 1. 중국 사람 means Chinese people. You add 이기는 하지만 to make 중국 사람이기는 하지만 Number 2 is wrong because 중국 사람이므로 means because I am Chinese. Then let's read it together. 중국 사람이기는 하지만 중국어를 잘 못해요. Please read it again and again until you can say it naturally. Then I will announce today's homework. But before the homework, I will introduce a wide saying. You can find today's grammar from the phrases. 어떤 직업이 서명으로 다가오면 그때는 삶이라는 관점에서 깊은 열정과 통찰이 생겨나기 마련이다. 데니스 파피티스. When a job comes as a calling, then deep passion and insight arise naturally from your life. This is the wide saying from Denis Papidis, the founder of cosmetic products Aesop. Anyway, did you spot 생겨나기 마련이다? It is today's grammar and it means arise naturally. Okay? And my calling is to teach Korean. This is my life and I want to support your Korean learning journey from the bottom of my heart. Then I will call homework. Come on, homework! There are 2 assignments. The first one is to make 3 sentences using today's grammar. For the first sentence, please use 기 십상이다, easily to be, likely to be, and tell me a negative event that is likely to happen. For example, 바쁘면 전화를 못 받기 십상이다. If you are busy, it is likely to be difficult to answer phone calls. For the second sentence, please use 기계 마련이다. It's inevitable that. It's natural that. For example, 다치면 아프기 마련이에요. If you get injured, it inevitably hurts. It is so obvious, right? For the third sentence, please use 기는 하지만, but I think. For example, 고양이를 좋아하기는 하지만 키우고 싶지는 않아요. I like cats, but I don't want to have them. As a reason, I have already 3 mischievous sons now, so I am not thinking of having a pet. Anyway, I am encouraged a lot by your homework comments. Some of you have been sending messages since they studied the beginner class, so I am happy to see your improvement. Thank you guys for coming all the way here. And I will announce the second homework. It is to memorize new words. Please memorize the 40 words from number 1041 to number 1080 on page 14 in the intermediate vocabulary list. There is a vocabulary quiz of 40 words on my website, so just feel free to try it. The link is in the description box. That's it for today. You guys are excellent. Very smart students. High five. Yay! Thank you guys for having this study time together. Let's keep learning more things and enrich our lives. 그럼 오늘도 행복 가득, 웃음 가득한 하루 되세요. 한국어 파이팅 파이팅 파이팅!